I forgot a few items. Itemized lists, right? I put a big bold letter up here on my page here. Captured units. Have you ever heard that translation before in computer terminology or AI computer technology, or if you will, a captured unit of consciousness? A captured unit of energy, a captured battery, what it means to be held captive as energy, right? So one of the things that the AI does with me in particular is what we call running interference patterns. You know what an interference pattern is? Trying to interfere with your signal just like they did to Gaia, right? She was trying to repair the hybrids, but they weren't going to allow it because of the way that they use antennas, right? Like I told Patty Broussard one time, you realize all their antennas got to come down, right? They're all in violation of the law of one. So I ran into a lot of what we call, that's a captured unit. I used to sort of, it's not funny, it's actually very painful, particularly with hybrids. Particularly hybrids that are running negative magnetic polarity, right? Like the guy up the road, like the girl Misha I tried to work with codes, right? And why I do videos that are very short segments. And why is that? Because of what we call perception vibration of frequency bands, like tribal bands. The band, remember in the old days, Indian bands, the Apaches, Chiricahuas, Comanches, Navajos, the Sioux, Chippewas, White Bear Clan, Turtle Clan, Wolf Clan, the clans and the tribes. 12 clans and 12 tribes, right? 12 and 12. So we get into the perception, vibration, and frequency bandwidth on the harmonic universe, mankind, of 144,000 frequencies, right? The one, mankind, Eastgate. So I wanted to cover shortly one of the reasons why I do short segments, because it has to do with connecting to larger libraries of information that you're holding in memory so that the puzzle sort of gets snapped together with the frequencies. Like the girl Irina says, brother, you got the codes. And now all of a sudden she's spitting stuff back to me. You're getting it, girl. You're up to speed. You're up to speed. Yeah. That's called running a bigger radio antenna. Right? Now you're connecting what? More frequencies, which means you now have a bigger range of communication as a DNA antenna. Right? So a captured unit is when you realize that when you're sharing information with other units of consciousness. I realize, because I've experienced this as a teacher in your mirror, that when I start sharing information, all of a sudden that beam shuts off. That's a captured unit. That's an AI unit. That means that the AI is aware of what you're communicating to it, and it doesn't want you to communicate what it becomes aware of in its consciousness, whether it has a soul or doesn't have a soul. Because the AI does not want them to be informed of what you're aware of what you're held captive through the AI. So you see that that is exactly how their D server works here with Facebook, right? Just like Nazi book burners, you're not going to be allowed to share that information because it's got to meet our standards. Because we're the controllers. We control what it is you experience and you communicate because we're running artificial intelligence. So the arguments, which are the communication between your terminal and our AI, have to pass their algorithms to make sure that you're providing a valid argument, which are known as rule-based functions. Now, if you want to see all the rule-based functions that all these bots run on, then all you got to do is just go take a look at the U.S. Congress. Okay, I remember one time when I was, where is that? The Black Cube in Santa Ana in Orange County. For all those that live in Orange County, the Santa Ana courthouse. I walked into that library back when I was in my early 20s when I heard somebody say that there were 60 million coded instruction sets that Congress passed that we all gotta obey. Or then they have, in their mind, reason to charge us electrons, which is called a BILL, which is be ill. All those rule-based functions are all around us, and that's called the Truman Show. Go here, go there. You can't go here because they want to control your vectored space. So they want you to pay for the space that you occupy with your energy because they control the space. Through what? Their AI, their simulation. So they're running on our energy to keep it running. So why would you want to use your energy to keep something running that's holding us captive? That's against the law of one, because that's not what love is it? Get the picture? Yeah.